Welcome back, viewers. So, I have a question for our guest. Tell us the differences that are there between politics and
Yeah,
filmmaking.
thank you for that good question. It's normal. It's normal for a human being to have critics. It's not, as human beings, we have not been created to be loved by everyone. So, of course, there are things. Maybe there are some people that they will have a divergent opinion about you. That one is okay. They're not supposed to bring you down or to pin you down. If anything, I use those criticism as stepping stones of life. When somebody says, "Oh, this one," of course, there are some things that maybe you have done them wrong. That one I take corrections correctly, and for my advantage. You know, when people correct you, when some people correct you, indeed they mean good to you, and they are willing for you to be a better person. But negative criticism, for me, I take them as stepping stones of life. Of course, I understand that I'm a human being. I'm not perfect in every particular scenario. I try my best to be the best. So criticism, if anything, they build you more than they
And
break
in your
you.
line of work, how do you get to have the skills of communication and everything flows well?
We try to tell stories that they relate with people, the real issues that are happening amongst people. Like you see in politics, the real issues that are happening, like the issues of joblessness, we have the issues of a lot of corruption, we have issues of killings in extrajudicial killings. So through movies, we are able to tell our stories to these people. We bring those themes, bring themes of the stories. Our storylines are able to tell the many atrocities that happen within our communities, and so through that we're able to tell our stories through.
How is your work important to you when you having politics, and how do you get to mentor other people who want to join the same line of business?
Yes, thank you. Everything has its own time. For me, during filmmaking, I'm a professional filmmaker. I do not bring in politics in film, but at some points, in storylines, maybe in storylines and in directing is where sometimes I try to bring in some sort of politics, which in many cases when they are in our scripts. But under normal circumstances, when we are doing film, we focus on film 100%. And when I'm a filmmaker, I only focus on things to do with filmmaking. When it comes to politics, again, I shift the gears to politics and focus on the political space, what is happening in politics. I focus on possible solutions that are going to help the youths in future, possible solutions that are going to help the young children and young women in politics. So yeah, I'll find a way of balancing both, in that you see, politics does not happen every day. So everything has its own time, and to any young person that is watching this lifestyle show, I like to tell you that all you have to do is organize your time. As I had said, everything has its own time. During politics is when I do politics, and when it's filmmaking, we venture into filmmaking seriously, and for the political part is that those one are very serious decision making process that require a lot of people and a lot of resources. That's where that's where to any young person watching this show, I like to tell them that everything is possible. You can always do, as long as that one is your passion and you love it. Create time for everything. Yeah, that is all I can.
Really had a very interesting discussion with you about politics and how they're related to filmmaking. Thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you have learned a lot, and I hope you've mentored someone out there. I have been your host, Ngovi, and this is my sign name with my guest today. I hope you have a good evening.